もおバカなアルパカアルパカ
Hi. Last time I tested my game performance using a blank level and a heavy demo level. On mid-range PC RTX 3070, the blank level went at 130 FPS, while the demo level only got 60 FPS. I experimented by turning off features like Lumen, ray tracing, and volumetric fog, and surprisingly, the game still worked and look okay, but performance nearly double. Now I'm trying to figure out which features are really worth keeping for good visual without killing performance. I think I need to ask my friends and got some suggestion on that by tonight. By the way, today is Saturday, so I got a lot of time for GameDev. So I turned off the feature of Lumen, ray tracing, volumetric fog, but I didn't submit yet. I didn't commit yet. Because I want to compare it to UE5.6. I'm currently using UE5.5. And Epic Games said they improve ray tracing performance in UE6 5.6 a lot. Performance of yeah, this one. Although high fidelity 60 FPS open world, yeah, they show a demo of Witcher 4, and they are using nanite for foliage, which is not supported yet before in UE5. And I think they are still in experimental stage of the nanite foliage. And here is hardware ray tracing. Get better performance with Lumen global illumination. Eliminated key CPU bottleneck. Streaming. Streaming is for open world. I don't really need level streaming in my game because my level is not gonna be big. Fast geometry streaming. Device profile. What is that? Device profile 5.6. Any change from that? There's just some setting depend on different platform. For example, mobile scale factor, with iPad 3, iPad 4, iPad Air. You can do different setting, different graphic setting by different device. This for the animation. Control weak, I think. Animation, MetaHuman. MetaHuman, I don't need MetaHuman. They got the new UI layout of the editor. Improve developer iteration. Zen streaming beta. Procedural generation. PCG. Yeah, the most I care about is ray tracing. This one. But how much did they improve? I need to test it. So before that, I wanna upload my build. This is the build I turn off everything. And before upgrade to UE 5.6, I need to download it first. Left side. 317. New version UE5.6. Oh, the most important update. Sorry, excuse me. The most important update they change. The most important thing they changed it in UE5.6, I think, is they changed the coordination system. They go from Z up to Y up, which is aligned with many other 3D software like Unity and some modeling software. So we got UE 5.6.0. Should I? I think there was some bug with it, but let's install it. Because it is 5.6.0, it is stable enough. I'm suspicious about that. UED drive 5.5 on here, so 5.6 also be there. And also because I want to do the comparison, so I gonna revert everything of the I turn those kind of things on again and revert them. At level. Yes, I'm gonna revert everything and do the comparison. Revert. Yes, I reverted my post-processing setting and also revert the project setting. I think I need to relaunch the UE editor again because those kind of setting, I don't know, are they on effect right away or not. I'm listening to Pokemon background music, but it got copyright, so I'm muted for the video. So you're not gonna hear it, but I'm hearing. let's verify it. Ray tracing, is that on? While editing render, enable ray tracing. Yeah, use hardware ray tracing when available, and AA, anti-aliasing. Anti-aliasing method TSR. I'm using TSR, so I verified the setting is back before I did in the last video, so I can test it out. I think I need to do some annotation of the package build, so I can know which one is which setting. This one is turn off everything. Everything's still on. Because it's 3.1.6, so it's gonna be similar to current version. And that appears that unique graph, oh no, unique graph, Unimax. Ooh. Yeah, Unimax. And inside the editor, should I do the Unreal Inside Trace? I don't think so. I'm gonna do the Pi and record the video of it, of the current version. I'm using UE5.5. Let's keep it on. Because I'm using OBS for recording the current video, and I do want to record the video for myself to check without checking the current recording video. So I'm using another software, screenshot software, this one. And yeah, like this. So I play. It's around 50 FPS on Pi. And I go like this, and go like this. Yeah, and that's it. Stop it. Oh, I didn't record it. Shift off 4. Let's do this again. I can see Lumen scene lighting is 7. Is 2, but Lumen scene propagator is 7, 8. And I got 50 FPS. Stop the recording. Can I see that? Oh, by the way, I think it's not ideal because what? Oh, video file. I need to do this. Okay. Download. I made the mistake again. I need to be very careful about it because I was downloading UE5.6 in the background, so my computer is not fully idle. When I want to do the comparison, I need to check every. I need to identify no align with. I need to make sure every condition is the same. For example, the application I was running in the background should be the same, so I can do the comparison. And the best practice is turn off everything. But I'm just open a few tabs of Chrome and Git fork, Trello, and I'm running Pi. So and also OBS recording. Of course, I cannot turn off it. Steam is fine. Epic Game, I'm not downloading anything. Let me make sure that. This is the video. I want to do that again because I was downloading UE5.6 last time, so I delete everything. By the way, I need to go to toilet and I will take a break for around 50 minutes. I will be back. I'm back. Of course, download this, editor symbol. Oh, require space 50 gigabytes. Wow. In D drive, I only got 400 gigabyte left. Oh, wow. Way less than enough. Waiting for download. What? While waiting, I want to talk about benefits of doing devlog. Doing devlog video. I was surprisingly got some benefit of doing the devlog video that I'm not aware beforehand. The first one is time management. I can manage my time better because I'm in the recording session. I can see how many time, how long am I recording. That's my development time. So more time sensitive. And the second one, I explain better for what I'm doing because I need to say it of what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. So it get a clear mind. And third one is efficiency. For the efficient game dev efficiency, because I can review the last video and I can see what is the time, what is the most time I'm wasting for that things. So I can review that and think about how I can improve from that. And the fourth, I can record how the problem happens. Because I have the full video, I have the full step of making it happen. So even I don't know in the current moment, I can bring the video and ask other. And increase exposure of the game. Of course, I'm doing YouTube video, even though only just few person are watching my video, but that's not the point I'm doing the video, because it's more on myself. I have those kind of benefits. And I don't want to edit the video, is time consuming. I just want to recording what I'm doing and doing the game development without doing a lot of effort. That's why I'm doing it. And improves English speaking. This is surprisingly. Auto-gen caption, ask GPT to correct my English from the auto-gen caption, shadowing, reading with ChatGPT. After upload the video, I can use the auto-generated caption and copy them to ask ChatGPT to correct my English from the native speaker perspective. And I will shadowing reading with ChatGPT, which is the correct way to say it in English, so that I can improve. What else? Motivation. Improve motivation of doing it, because I'm also doing the video And when I saw my video, it motivate myself a little bit for further keep doing it. And also more focus more, because I'm aware I'm doing the video, so I just not swiping my phone. I can focus more. Time management. So in summary, the benefit of making devlog video: time management, clear thinking, explaining what I'm doing, helps clarify my thoughts. Efficiency, if reviewing the last video show where I was wasted time. Problem checking, I can record the full step of that led to a problem, then show the video to ask others for help. Increase game exposure, improve English speaking. Use auto-generated caption, ask ChatGPT to correct them, and practice shadowing. And boost motivation, improve focus. There's a lot of benefit of making devlog video. And now I finish downloading it. What's verify what I'm installing? Why I just click verify? Today I will do compare UE 5.5, 5.6 performance of Lumen and ray tracing. Also, on the same time, I want to upgrade Project Paw to 5.6. After that, I think I still have time. What should I do? Optimize current level, check performance, upgrade UE to 5.6, and I can even more change cat character. Model. Okay, I'm done of this, so I can finally start. Did I waste time in the first hour? A little bit, but I think it's fine. So let's record a video. Start. I got 52 FPS. 47. Okay, done. This is my video. Save it to, let's open it. Paw RTS 4090 UE5.5. UE5.5 PIE. And then I'm gonna close the editor. Delete the video. And I wanna upgrade my project from 5.5 to 5.6. My lunch just come. So I take a break again, and I will back in around 30 minutes. By the way, I will not edit the video and cut off the idle time, but I will at least clarify it in the YouTube session, so you can skip this. I will be right back. Okay, I finished my lunch. Let's continue. So what I was doing, yeah, upgrade to 5.6. How can I go to project folder? Project Paw key. Paw. Right click, switch version 5.6. Okay. I got my first problem. Failed to generate project file. Compile and load assemblies in open file. What file? Build what is that? Two-chain version. Swap like Alt Q. Oh no. Accept cookie. Alt Q. Warping. Alt C. Okay. Typo two chain version. Two should be two chain version. What? two invalid child element 2 chain version in this or misspell in which one? App data build configuration in namespace has invalid child element 2 caching version, should be 2 chain version. Open this. Let's Google it first. How to update converts version. Installation converting to 5.6, checking my project. Oh, at least I need to launch 5.6 first, I think. Maybe they will install something. Yeah, I cannot switch directly before launching it once. And in 5.6, they got a new template. Game, first person. When they change it, they change the template. Third person. Top down. Vehicle. Ooh. I want to check that out. UE5.6 template. First look.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Unreal Engine 5.6 has just been officially released, and with this release we are going to be checking out all of the new gameplay templates that come included. Epic has released a bunch of brand new gameplay templates, including a first-person shooter game template, a brand new third-person fighting game template, horror game template, top-down RTS template, action RPG game template, and so much more. So in this video we'll be checking out each brand new template. I'll be showing you how you can get your hands on these new templates and download them so you can start modifying them to create your own games from scratch. And for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Smart Polly. I make all sorts of Unreal Engine news and tutorials, so don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe, and let's get right into it. Okay, so the first template we'll be checking out is this brand new first-person shooter game template. So as you can see, this brand new first-person shooter game template comes with a variety of different weapons. You can actually see your hands and feet when you're running. We can pick up a rifle and you can shoot the enemy. It shoots off sort of like this Nerf dart. That's the best way to describe it. You have a couple of these things that you can shoot, these little dummies. And along with that, you have sort of these boost pads that can boost you up onto the different platform. So this template is just loaded with a bunch of different features and gameplay blueprints that you can modify to your liking. So here is another different weapon you can pick up. So you can pick up the pistol. So we have all the different animations, some pistol animations. So we can shoot this little character up there. But what I really like about this is that it's just a simple template. They've actually stripped down a lot of the templates and have optimized them so the package sizes are much smaller. So as you can see, I can boost up here. There's even another different weapon, so we can shoot this guy down here. But there's this grenade launcher that you can pick up, which is the original, OG first-person weapon. So this one just shoots off, this big yellow ball. But as you can see, you can actually switch through the different weapons by clicking Shift. So that will allow you to toggle between your different weapons that you have equipped. You have different physical interactions that you can shoot, like these cubes. And of course, you can just spam the gun. But yeah, these are basically all of the different items that come included in this weapon. It also has a very simple ammunition system. So on the bottom left, you can see how much bullets you have. Another neat thing about this template is I believe it comes with this first-person rendering system, or at least some sort of system that allows you to, move your weapon if you try.
Oh wow, you can do that. Bend your weapon when collided.
To
Cool.
clip through the wall. So basically, if you try to move into the
Cool.
wall, your gun will not actually clip through the wall. I don't know if this is through the plugin or through the animation, but I think it's a pretty neat feature. Also, you have this automatic door that opens and closes. So yeah, just a lot of neat tools in this template that you can mess around with and build your own first-person shooter game on top of it. And before we get into the next template, if you guys genuinely want to learn how to create your own games inside of Unreal Engine 5, I've just launched my Unreal Engine 5 multiplayer survival game course 400 development journey is over here, and also this we can spawn in and you can basically just punch a bunch of this course, get right back into the video. So the next template that we have here is this new third-person combat template. So as you can see here, we can spawn in and you can basically just punch a bunch of the random boxes over here, and also this little physics dummy. The neat thing about it is it comes with all these different animations and particle effects. So we can walk up to this door and smash through these cubes. It even comes with this camera shake effect, so every time you punch something, the movement actually feels very responsive. So here's the little arena. We can go ahead and there's this enemy NPC that spawns in. He has health. We can go ahead and fight him as well. So you can see the different movements. He can actually flee from us. And also we can, kill the character, and he has like ragdoll enabled. So as you can see, he's starting to fight us. We can go ahead and do a couple of combo attacks. So we have a punch, we have a kick, and you can also hit them outside of the arena, which is a pretty neat feature. But you can just see all of the different hit reaction animations. So this is just loaded with a bunch of gameplay logic for you to modify. And also our character is getting hit there, so we're getting damage as well. So you can see the damage system is also working through here. And if you hit the enemy character out of the arena, they also die instantly. So that's just a cool feature. So yeah, this is just a cool, neat fighting game. So all the NPCs, it looks like they are done spawning. So we can hit these boxes outside the arena. But yeah, that is the third-person fighting game template. Let's go ahead and move on to the next template. So next up, we have this platformer template. So this is like your traditional platformer game. You have actually a couple of different actions like dash and double jump movements, and also wall jumping. So over here, I'm actually trying to figure out the controls because the jump is actually depending on how long you hold down the space bar. So you can actually jump onto the walls and grab onto that. So it's very similar mechanics from
Mario
any sort of
3D.
platformer game. As you can see, you can jump on the wall to get past this part. And this next part, you kind of have to dash and jump at the same time. So this was actually super hard. I couldn't actually figure this part out. But after that, you have this area where you can jump and do sort of like this jump back and forth on the wall to get on the very top. But yeah, that is the very simple platformer game mechanics. So it just has this 3D platformer game mechanics with your dash, your double jump, and the different movement controls, as well as this sort of smooth camera movement component that feels very similar to using, a controller and playing it on like a console or something like that. Okay, the next template that I'm going to be checking out is the horror game template. So this is a first-person horror game template. So this is actually super simple. Basically, we have a first-person controller where you can look down at your character's hands and see your feet. But along with that, you have sort of like the sprint bar at the very bottom. So if you sprint, it starts to use part of your stamina. So you only have a certain amount of stamina before you have to wait and recharge your sprint. Other than that, you do have a little flashlight attached to the character, so you can go into like this dark room and see part of the area with the flashlight, which you can't really toggle on or off.
Flashlight, I can refer.
Rooms. And a lot of the things in here is mainly focused on stuff like the lighting. So this actually uses Lumen lighting and just the atmospherics and everything is really nice, especially if you look up at the lights, you can see sort of like this dust sort of falling down. Also, another feature with the lights is that some of them are flickering, so you can see here some of them have sort of like this natural flicker to it, which is pretty cool. But other than that, the horror game template doesn't really feature much other than, automatic doors over here that open and close. There isn't really any jump scares or any enemy AI program into it, so other than that, it's just kind of just a simple walking simulator. So yeah, maybe we'll have to make a future video showing you how to add your own enemy AI that follows you around and add how to add things like jump scares. But the next template that we have here is the side scroller template. So this is
Where are those templates?
sort of like a 3D side scroller, sort of like a Super Mario Bros, but in 3D. So we have some basic actions. We can jump over here. We also have wall jumping. So if you jump off the side of the wall, you can sort of grab onto it and do like a double jump. And over here we have this sort of this platform that boosts you up. You have sort of platforms that the player can pass from below and, grab onto. So over here we're wall jumping and we've made it up to this part. So now we got to jump over here. You also have physical objects that you can push. So this cube, we have to push it in place so that we can move. And also it comes with these little pickups. So these little items, you can create like your own little pickup system. Also in this template, it comes with some AI, very simple AI that will chase the player around. You can actually kill the AI, so we'll have to make another future video showing you how to, jump on the little minion's head there and kill it, sort of like Super Mario Brothers. But as you can see, we have this moving platform, so if the player jumps onto it, it'll move up, and that's pretty much it. There isn't like a windscreen or anything like that. So again, we can just go down through here, through the different platforms, and run through the level again. But that's pretty much it for the 2D side-scrolling template. It definitely does have a lot of potential, so I'll definitely have to make a future video showing how to swap out some of the assets and add some more AI logic into it. All right, so the next template that we have here is this top-down RTS, a real-time strategy template. So as you can see, we can select our unit here and left-click to send them to a different location on the map. And also there's more different units you can select, so it supports multi-selection of units, so we can select as many as we'd like and send, certain characters to one location while one goes to the other. Another neat feature that comes included in this template is the fact that it has sort of like this cutout view. So if you go into a building that has sort of this roof, you can actually see through the roof. So I think that's like some rendering technique that they're using. And I think they also have the orthographic camera over here, which is also a new feature in Unreal Engine. I think 5.3 is when they introduced it, but it makes use of sort of like this top-down orthographic view of the game. Also, the controls are you can zoom in and out using your middle mouse button. So it has sort of the, classic RTS game controls. You have your zoom, your select, and your left mouse button click. Other than that, it doesn't really have any interactables other than these physics interactables, and it does have sort of like this emote system. Well, that's pretty much it for the RTS game template. So again, it's just a very simple template that you can use to start building upon it. Maybe you can make some sort of RTS game similar to Age of Empires. It'll just be fun to see what people create with this template. The next template that we have is the top-down action RPG game. Basically, this is sort of like a fast-paced shooter RPG where you can shoot these little yellow balls at the enemies. So these enemy AIs spawn, there's a bunch of them that spawn in and start to chase the player, and you can shoot them with these little yellow balls that you have, infinite ammunition for, and they explode into these little pieces. So I think this is using the chaos physics system for all the destruction, so you can blast them into pieces. And also there are these little pickups. I don't know if you can see them well, but there are these little blue spheres that you can pick up, sort of called like these bombs that you can use, and they explode, and they also slow down time, so it actually slows down the game, does sort of this slow motion, which is pretty neat. And it keeps a score at the very bottom left of the screen, so it shows you what your score is. But the enemy AIs in here actually don't kill you or do any damage to you, so there's no way you can actually lose the game. So again, this is just something that you'll have to build upon, swap out the enemy meshes, and add your own win or lose screen. Maybe you can add more different types of weapons that the player can use to attack the enemies. But honestly, this is a pretty cool template, and I'd love to create some sort of top-down action RPG game with it. Maybe some sort of shooter with it. We'll have to see. Next up are the new racing game templates. So we have this brand new racing game template, as you can see here. So it's like a time trial race circuit. So basically you have to go through the different overlap boxes over here on the track to get to the different checkpoints. So you have sort of like this checkpoint system. You also have these physical cones that you can run into, and they just go flying around crazy. But along with this, you have a timer in the top left. So it keeps like sort of the stopwatch timer, how long it takes for you to to complete the circuit, and it also saves your best time, so it shows you what your best time is and how long it takes you to complete the entire circuit. Also, a neat little thing is it comes with this little gear and how fast you're going in the bottom right of the screen, so just pretty neat that this all comes included. And along with that, it comes with these tools in the map itself for the spline, the road spline, and also the cave through the mountain, so just neat that it comes with these extra additional tools you can use. They also modified the default racing template, so they have this off-road template as well, which is basically sort of like this open world map that has a bunch of roads that you can drive around in, and a different sort of Jeep off-road styled vehicle. So it's just pretty neat that they came out with a bunch of other different racing templates and these just different variations. Now, in order to get your hands on these new templates, you'll need to download Unreal Engine 5.6. So you have to go to the Epic Games launcher and download the latest version of Unreal Engine. And once you go ahead and launch Unreal Engine 5.6, if you head over to the Games tab, you can select the different templates over here. So we have first person, third person, and top down. But to actually add the brand new templates, you need to select the first person template, and under the variant, you can change this from none to arena shooter or survival horror. So you can choose the different variants, or you can leave this as the none, which will give you a blank first person template. So under the third person template, again, you can choose the variant. We have none. The combat fighting one, the platformer, or the side scroller. And for the top down, we have the strategy or the twin stick, sort of like the RPG, action RPG one. So those are all the brand new templates that come with Unreal Engine 5.6. Let me know what you guys think about these new templates down in the comments down below. And also don't forget to subscribe for more future videos and tutorials, because I'll be taking some of these templates and creating tutorials on how to customize them, swap them out with different assets, and add more logic and behavior to them. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Oh, blueprint. The variant only supports blueprint. C++, there's no variant. Oh. Okay. Winner shooter. Official sample. Arena. First person. arena shooter. This one. Oh, now it's fine. Yeah, I just need to open UE5.6 once, and then it would be fine. Oh. I need to learn this. I do want to deploy my game in Nintendo Switch because Switch have a lot of player, and also it is equivalent to low-end PC.
In this video, I'm going to deploy a couple of the
So it would be good for doing the optimization, but it does not support Unreal Inside.
Engine 5 demo projects to the
I
Nintendo
think.
Switch development unit
Still loading the project.
to show the process and to show how the projects look and play when running on the Switch. To get to the point where you can work with the Switch in Unreal Engine 5, there are a number of steps to follow. These I'll cover in the description, and please feel free to comment below with any questions, and I'll try my best to get back to you with more information. So the first thing, I'm going to open up the Unreal Engine 5 solution in Visual Studio 2022. This is a version of Unreal Engine 5 that I downloaded from
2 years ago.
GitHub and compiled earlier.
I see I need to install the plugin again for the game, for the engine.
Okay, so once that's open, I'm going to run the development editor Win64 UE5. The Unreal project browser will open first. So select Games, and I'm going to select the third-person template project. I'm going to set the target platform to mobile, multi-preset to scalable, and I'm going to leave these two unchecked. So select the project location, give it a project name, and click Create. So as the project opens in the Unreal Engine editor, I'm going to click on Platforms.
Switch.
You should see here Switch and Package Project. So what this does, it packages the project into a ROM file that can then be deployed to the Switch development kit. So click Package Project, choose a location.
Will fail. Block out tools plugin. Yeah, I need to install it. Let's see. Install the plugin. Blueprint Assist and Fab UE blockout tools auto size comment. Option. Maybe not from writer, but just from editor. Blueprint Assist blockout tool plugin auto size comment. The project require blockout plugin cannot be found. Disable and continue. Blockout plugin. Oh, not here, not project, but from the plugin. Blockout install to engine 5.6 install, and also Blueprint Assist install to engine 5.6 auto size comment install to engine 5.6. Okay.
This might take some time, so it's better to show the output log so you can keep a track on what's happening. So once the build successful message is displayed, you can then check the folder that the ROM file was created in. It's that one, Unreal Game.nsp. So now what you want to do is actually deploy it to the Switch development kit. So you're going to open up the Nintendo Target Manager. If it's not
Nintendo
already
Target
connected,
Manager.
then just right click and connect to Target. So I'm going to install application. Let's just check we've got the latest one. Yep. So I'll click open and then install. So you see UE5.6 has been deployed to the Switch development kit.
There's no line, no cable. I'll plug it in.
So this is the project as deployed to the Switch. So I'm going to create another project. This time I'm going to try the vehicle template. Target platform mobile, but I'm going to
Oh, I'm lagging. Yeah, this UE5.6. The new layout. perspective. Oh, this is on the right. Performance scalability. Oh. What? What did I click? Oh, volume. Oh. One planet, two planet. Immersive field. Oh, what? What is this? Enum class flag. What is that? Enum has flag. Ray tracing shadow. Ray tracing shadow. Oh. What is this? Reduce LOD. And reduce LOD, reduce mesh. It's a forever loop.
I'm going to set the quality to maximum just to see how it then runs on the switch. So call this
When I open the level, oh, I think this is the reason I got crash. It is related to mesh. Simplify. Reduce LOD. When I'm reducing LOD, simplify it. By the way, this is all the code inside the engine. Simplify the mesh. Merge it for all corner. Function corner. First corner flag. Wage words. Compiler optimization. What is that? Uh, corrupted static mesh asset is being loaded. Corrupted static mesh. You need to appear not available, likely because compiler submission ship elites. Delete DDC. Rebuild. Yeah, let's rebuild everything. Delete DDC, delete save, delete intermediate. Regenerate.
Vehicle. So once the project is loaded, I'm going to go ahead to Platforms drop down, Switch, and Package Project. So when the build successful message appears, so go into Nintendo Target Manager, install application.
Wait, what is this? Starter content unable to copy. Unable to load the starter content. Failed to import starter content. Oh, now it's fine. Now I will test the scene again. So record it. And play, see the FPS. Oh wait, it's too loud. 15. Now I got 57, 58 FPS. And I got volumetric fog 2.28, pretty big. Processing things. Let's open the old video for comparison. Now is the excited moment because I can do the comparison. Where does it located? Folder. I think it's on my Google Drive. Paw, PIE, RTX 4090, UE5.6. Yeah, this moment, let's check. In UE5.5, I got 54.24 FPS with 18 milliseconds. And in UE5.6, I got 60 FPS, 16.54 millisecond. And in the GPU, GPU time 15, GPU time 17, GameFed 8, GameFed 7. Well, I got heavier in the GameFed. Oh, yeah, it's 8, 9, nice. Constantly 9, 8. And in 5.6, 7. But for GPU time, 16. This is 1920, around 20. And we got Lumen Scene Propagator and Lumen Scene Lightning, 7 and 2. In 5.6, Lumen Scene Propagator 0.05. What the heck? 7 to 0, almost nothing. And Lumen Synth Lightning. Where is the Lumen Synth Lightning? Lumen Synth Update. Not Lumen Synth Update. Lumen Synth Lightning. No. Oh, this one. At the bottom. Lumen Synth Lightning 1.94. But this they got a different layout with the stat GPU. Average visit. This graphics 0, compute 0, GPU 0, graphics 0. Oh, they got different layout of this. So I think I should check this instead of that. Lumen reflection, Lumen scene gather 0.05, but here I got gather 6.99. Lumen scene lighting 1.94, 2.67. I think in average I got around 5 to 10 FPS boost from 5.5 to 5.6, 5.6. And also I need to package a build to test in the build version. I think it's still way behind to run it smoothly on RTS 3060. But let's build it first and check it in standalone package.
Okay, so this is how it looks on the Switch dev kit.
While the graphics is awful in
Looks pretty
Switch.
bad. Not sure what the controls are.
And also awful performance. What the?
Ah, there it is. There's no, doesn't seem to be any sound effects.
Oh, they run
Yeah,
max
pretty slow.
graphics. Right.
Great driving skills. You can change the view.
Code failure. Background worker crash. Copy and do it again. Also ask GPT. Shader processing, pre-processing, crash. Shader. Shader, yeah. Same. circular include. Is that related to this starter content? More detail. Delete DDC, delete save. Generate again. And build, compile again, and build again. Yeah. Missing shader map. Compiling. Missing. I think it is related to starter content. I missed the file. It is related to this. Unable to copy starter content. Check the starter content out and remove it from perforce. Starter content. Because the starter content I added from 5.5 because starter content.
Oh, that's bright. Oh, change the view.
Well, the aliasing in Nintendo Switch 1 is awful.
That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or mentioned earlier, just put them in the comments, and I'll try and get back to you as best I can. Thanks.
Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Epic Games has just officially released Unreal Engine 5.6, and in this video we'll be checking out everything new inside of Unreal Engine 5.6. There are tons of updates including new user interface, metahuman creator integration, new gameplay templates, massive updates to the animation editor, procedural content generation, retargeting, and so much more. So in this video we'll be covering over every new feature and update introduced in Unreal Engine 5.6 and everything you need to know about it. And if you are new here to the channel, my name is Smart Polly and I make all sorts of Unreal Unreal Engine news and tutorials, so don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the first massive update to Unreal Engine 5.6 is the brand new MetaHuman creator integration. In order to create custom MetaHumans, you had to previously go through a website to design and customize the MetaHuman, and then you had to download it to your PC, which was a very slow and tedious process. But now in Unreal Engine 5.6, they have completely integrated the MetaHuman editor, meaning you can now create MetaHumans from inside of Unreal Engine without having to leave the editor. And to access this new MetaHuman creator, all you have to do is include the MetaHuman creator core data in your download.
Oh, success. Success. So how I solve is that I deleted the DDC and saves folder again, and build, compile to open the editor and package it compile the shader again. Now it's fixed, but I still got this kind of error. I don't know what is it. Unable to copy the start content. But I think I built it. Also, all the setting is erased. All the setting is gone because I deleted the save folder. Main Windows save, application, scale, 1.3.
Of Unreal Engine 5.6, and then go and enable the
Now I close the UE editor. I close editor, and I have a build. I have a code build here. This is UE5.6. Everything still on. So let's do the comparison on crash. Crash. Shader compile task. Shader compile. And I open it again. Now it's fine. Recording and trace Start default task. Open the demo. In 5.5, if I recall it correctly, it was oh, it's too loud. It was 120 FPS. Still remain the same. Stop. Let's see. Lumen 1.4, Lumen scene lighting 1.8. Also try the blank test level. 180 FPS. And also 5.5. $170. It is similar. Now in 5.6, 126 FPS. .5 everything on. Ah, I forgot name event. Oh. One 100. Stop. .5. Now I can do the comparison again. I got 2 video and also I got 2 trace. This is 5.5. And this is 5.6. .5.6 I got 123 FPS, and in 5.5 this is 5.5. I got 114 FPS, which is around 10 FPS boost, still the same result. 5.6 is actually better than 5.5, so it is confirmed by me. And let's check the detail. In 5.5, Lumen scene gather 1.15. In 5.6, Lumen scene gather is 1.08, a little decrease. And in 5.5, Lumen scene lightning 2.53. In 5.6, Lumen scene lightning not here, but here, 1.65. This is 2.53 to 1.65. It's 1 millisecond better. (129 FPS, 108 20 FPS). Still, it is still an increase. So after I package a build for trade for UE5.6, I wonder how it performs in mid-range PC RTS 3070. So I will check it in another computer next week. But I need to upload the package. UE5.6, everything on. And after that, I think I successfully upgrade to 5.6, so I can commit it. Yeah, this is a question from me also. The cooking log should I include in the Git? Any answer? No answer. No answer. Yes, you should add both to gitignore. So gitignore should be project Paw Devlog. No, this one gitignore. Open it at the bottom. Cook log. Build Windows file open order. Build Windows file open order. Build Windows file open order. And save it. Useless open order log. It is in the gitignore, right? But it doesn't take effect. It was here. Ignore. Oh, I see. Okay. And now what? After doing the comparison, I upgraded to 5.6. What next? Yeah, this complete. Upgrade to 5.6 complete. Learn how to deploy in NS1 and change cat mode, catch character model. Maybe leave the cat character model to later because I want to try deploy it in switch 1, and so I can see the current performance in switch 1. So I can decide my objective of performance at this stage. Do I want to get 60 FPS on switch 1? That would be great, and because more people can play my game, because it is a casual game, not as yeah, this is kind of casual game, and Nintendo Switch have a lot of casual player. So let's do this. Deploy on Nintendo Switch 1. The catch model it's not necessary for now. It's not important. Let's focus on performance first. This is the documentation. Toilet break. Toilet break. I think it is a good point to make switch. I think it's good to do another video for that because it is not very relevant and the video it is already long. So let's split it off. See you in the next video.